Evolve just released their latest board. Xway has kind of exited the e-skate scene with something crazy. I mean, they're still an electric skateboard company, but why the hell did they create this? Shockboard Systems is now ready for public production. And, I mean, quite a few more things if you just stick around. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, some of this stuff is gonna be like a first reaction for me. Like, I know it happened, but I don't know much details about it. So, starting off with the Evolve Renegade. This was just announced. I actually don't even know if it's publicly available yet. Let's see. Oh, well, it looks like it is. For $2,499, you get the Renegade. Strong, flexible, and binding-ready carbon deck, forged Renegade sprung channel trucks, the ultimate electric off-road mountain board. You know, that's a very fitting topic for like the content I'm about to be releasing. The Renegade is inspired by off-road adventuring and designed for the roads less traveled. With its rugged aesthetic, this electric mountain board can go up to 26 miles per hour. $2,500 for 26 miles. Let me keep reading. And covers distances of up to 31 miles. Okay, that's better. 31-mile range on a single charge. Fearlessly conquer all challenges, ensuring a genuine all-terrain adventure for its rider. Equipped with the EFOCT motor controller and 600-watt motors, complemented by a huge 20-amp-hour battery, the Renegade roars with power to take on whatever lies in its path. Okay. So, I kind of read some of the specs, but we got like a more detailed thing right here. So 600 watts of power, a 26 mile per hour top speed, which is, don't get me wrong, it's a little, I would say like average, standard for top speed, even for entry-level boards, is about 28 miles per hour, so it kind of lacks right there. But the 31-mile range kind of makes up for it. So like if we look at this promo stuff right here, it's advertised to be a mountain board for off-roading and stuff, but they're showing like urban assault type stuff in the advertising. And I don't mean to be an Evolve hater. I don't hate Evolve, but I'm just kind of like looking at what they're putting out here in front of us right now. And the reason I'm kind of critical of this is because I've been dealing with a lot of off-road e-skate stuff lately, and this doesn't exactly scream off-road. I feel like there's a difference between all-terrain and off-road, and this screams all-terrain. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, the board looks amazing. If I had a chance to get this board, I'd get it in a heartbeat. I mean, look at that, it looks beautiful, especially with the bindings and stuff. This is definitely like, it doesn't look like a bad board at all, by any means. But like, just nowadays when I see anything below 28 miles per hour in top speed, again, it's made up for with the range, but again, for $2,500, I don't know. Performance driven. The Renegade series uses the EFOC motor controller, 600-watt batteries, we kind of read that. 20 amp hour Samsung 50S batteries that provide a longer ride, okay? So the deck is solid carbon fiber. The Renegade deck embodies Evolve's innovation, uniting robust strength with ideal flexibility for those extreme riders who like to send it. So I guess it's probably like on the semi-flexy, semi-stiff, probably closer to the flexy side. It looks like you could kind of bounce on that like a trampoline. Forged trucks, bindings. I saw a lot that it said binding compatible, so I guess it doesn't come with bindings by default unless you select it. Oh yeah, you do gotta select it if you want it. You can't see it on my screen, but it gives you the option between Renegade by itself. If you get it with complete bindings, it goes up to $2,648. And if you get it with toe straps, $2,588. Okay. Phase remote. Nice. In-app customization. Glad they offered that. I feel like a lot of companies should be at the point of offering in-app customization, and there's not many companies that offer that right now. 12-month warranty, you know, no basic stuff. I don't know what to think about it. I feel like I'd have to see more videos of it in action to actually make like an informed opinion. But like my thoughts based off like first reaction, there you go. Mad Wheels version 2. That's right, the perfect wheels weren't yet perfect. They did make some modifications and tweaks, so now it's perfect. So going off of just what I remember without reading, so the V2s have, I believe, either 1 or 2 extra suspension holes. Let me see, not compatible with Entre Kegels. The Mad Wheels V2 is the next evolution of the V1. Slightly wider, a redesigned profile to create a 10mm wider contact patch. 13 suspension holes instead of 12. Okay, so 1 extra suspension hole. All the changes translate into more grip and stability, making the V2 the best urethane wheel for electric skateboards on the market. The MAD 105 wheels feature hollow pore technology, a custom urethane pouring process that is designed to form the 13th hollow pockets on the side of the surface of each hole. I actually already ordered my set, and what's crazy is I think they've already arrived, they just haven't opened it yet, so I'll probably be doing that immediately after I finish filming this video. And speaking of, I have a big Mad Wolves video coming. It's not just your typical review, but it's a big Mad Wolves video, and it's one of my upcoming next projects. It is my current focus, and you're not going to want to miss that. So I mean, why not stick around? Next up, Xway, leaving their comfort zone. They're selling surfboards now. They're selling literal surfboards, electric surfboards, okay? For $4,299. I guess it's on sale right now, so originally $4,500. It is an electric surfboard. I've always wanted one of these, but electric surfboards usually cost a shit ton, and you can probably already tell with the fact that it's double the price of the Atlas Pro. But I mean, look at that, an electric surfboard? I live in a desert state, so it's honestly, it's not a practical investment for me. I'm an Xway ambassador, but I have paid for all my Xway products. I usually buy them in payments, and I haven't even paid off my Atlas Pro yet. I'm about to. I don't think I've paid it off yet. I'm really close to. I just, I could buy a cheap Honda for that. I don't know. It is really cool. Surf-minded instead of skate-minded. Oh my god. Xway, I love you. But what the fuck? And honestly, okay, one of my favorite things on this list, and the reason I've said that I've been having a little more experience with off-road type stuff recently, is the shock board systems. I actually interviewed this company in Vegas back in March, and they showed off this adaptable suspension system. You can adapt it to pretty much any and every electric skateboard on the market, and they said they were aiming for release in late summer. They've pretty much stuck to that because it is now available for pre-order. Only issue is when they ship out depends on how many people order and how quickly they order, because they do have to order a whole production batch, and if not enough people order, then they have to wait till enough people order. But the good side about that is if you go ahead and pre-order, you're not charged until it ships out. So you could literally pretty much save your spot in line for free right now, and you won't even be charged until the systems ship out. They've been very transparent about how all that works. They have all the information on their website. This is a pre-order sale to complete the first manufacturing run of inventory, which will enable shockboard systems to provide optimized customer support and more affordable pricing. A free motor guard will be included with each pre-order cell purchase as a bonus and a thank you for participating in the official launch. Pre-orders will collect payment information, however, will not charge until manufacturing begins, which is essentially when it ships out. Once overall target quantities necessary for converting pre-sale orders to manufacturing is reached, an email confirming the purchase will be sent to customers, and then the payment will be processed the following day. Cancellation of pre-orders is always possible, so I mean, you could start your pre-order now, and if later you decide you don't want it, you can cancel your pre-order. There literally is no risk. Currently, looks like the anticipated time is approximately 2 or 4 weeks, and I think they posted this a week ago, so maybe 2 or 3 weeks. David actually came down here to my town, my little town in the middle of nowhere, and we filmed a bunch of exclusives, and he talked to me about all this, and I've been able to test a lot of prototype stuff, and we've tested this pretty hard in action. I'll actually go ahead and show you some teasers of the stuff we have right now. After trying one of these, and not just trying it, but riding it, actively riding it for a while, every board just feels stiff to me now. I step on my Atlas Pro and it's what the hell? It just feels so stiff. And this isn't for everyone. If you're someone that's into speed, doing tricks, tricks that require sliding, things like that, this is probably not for you. But if you like to off-road a lot, if you like to do crazy jumps and stuff like that, then maybe this is for you. A lot of people commented on like, oh, this doesn't seem practical, but not everything is for everyone. But I have a lot of content coming out with David within the coming weeks, and if you want to see that content, including some pretty direct and critical questions I've asked him during a couple like interview things I have coming, if you want to see all that, I have it coming out within the coming weeks. Again, why not stick around? I'll have a link for pre-ordering and a link for basically everything in the description, as always. I feel like I've missed some stuff, and if I have, I'll have all the little things I missed right after this. But as for me talking as a person here in my physical form, I think it's going to be it. I'll catch you later.